The Audi e-tron GT is finally in Malaysia with 3 variants available: the e-tron GT, the e-tron GT with the dynamic package, and the flagship RS e-tron GT. And now we're going to look at what it offers. Of course, this being an electric supercar, we're going to first look at the performance figures. Both are powered by dual electric motors, so you get all-wheel drive capabilities. The standard e-tron produces 476 horsepower and 630 Newton meters. These figures can be momentarily boosted up to 530 horsepower and 640 Newton meters for just 2.5 seconds using launch control. 0 to 100 in the e-tron GT takes 4.1 seconds, onwards to a top speed of 245 kilometers an hour. As for the more powerful RS e-tron GT, that produces 598 horsepower and a whopping 830 Newton meters of torque. In boost mode, the horsepower can be boosted up to 646 horsepower. 0 to 100 in the RS e-tron GT takes just 3.3 seconds, onwards to a top speed of 250 kilometers an hour. Of course, with this being an electric vehicle, aerodynamic efficiency is highly important to get the maximum range. So this single frame grille here has been completely covered except for this section here and the same on the other side, which automatically opens and closes for cooling and aerodynamic efficiency. The RS e-tron GT comes with the Matrix LED headlamps featuring the Audi laser light technology that doubles the high beam range. Wheel sizes range from 19 inch to 21 inches, and behind them are 6-spot calipers in the front for both the e-tron GT and the RS e-tron GT variants. Although in the standard e-tron GT you get steel disc measuring 360 mm, and in the RS model you get cast iron disc measuring 410 mm. These brakes can be optionally upgraded to 10-pot calipers for better braking performance. Further inside, only the RS model gets the 3-chamber adaptive air suspension, while the other models get the passive suspension system. The air suspension lowers the car by up to 10 mm at 90 km an hour and by another 12 mm at 180 km an hour. While driving below 30 km an hour, the driver can set a lift mode that raises the car by 20 mm. The e-tron GT comes with a glass roof as standard, but you can opt for the optional carbon fiber roof that's 12 kilograms lighter. Also contributing to the e-tron GT's 0.24 CD drag coefficient is this electronically extendable rear spoiler. At 90 kilometers an hour, it extends to its first eco position, and at 170 kilometers an hour, it extends to its second performance position. Inside here, firstly, ahead of the driver, you get a 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster with various types of displays such as Classic, Sport and e-tron. You also get a 10.1-inch infotainment touchscreen alongside other features such as a head-up display and a Bang & Olufsen sound system. In terms of trims and upholsteries, you can spec the car to come with carbon fiber dashboard trims or even open pore oakwood trims. As for the door panel, you can have it in leather or even this suede-like material. Upholstery options include Napa leather, artificial leather, Dynamica microfiber or a Cascade material. The Dynamica microfiber and Cascade material is made of polyester fibers recycled from used bottles and textiles. Speaking of recycled materials, the floor mats and floor carpets are made of recycled nylon fibers, made from used old carpets and even fishing nets. Back here, as I'm sure you can tell, legroom is pretty generous, but not so for headroom. You also get rear aircon vents and controls for it as well. This being a GT, boot space is obviously important, so at the back here you get 405 litres and at the front you get 81 litres of cargo space. The 2 electric motors in the e-tron GT is powered by an 85 kWh battery offering up to 487 kilometers of electric range. Because the e-tron GT is built on an 800-volt electric architecture, it can support up to 270 kilowatt of DC charging, where 5% to 80% state of charge takes just 22 minutes. It also supports 22 kilowatts of AC charging. Interestingly, you get charging ports on both sides of the car, where one side has an AC charger and the other side a DC charger. The 2022 World Performance Car of the Year starts from an estimated 559,000 up to 643,000 for the standard e-tron GT and 749,000 up to 769,000 for the RS e-tron GT. Stay tuned for the actual prices when the car is launched. For more information on the e-tron GT, do log on to AutoBuzz.my.